On the topic of homelessness, a Yolo County community thinks it might have found an answer. Paul's Place is being described as an innovative, vertical, tiny home village. CBS 13's Shantae Passmore is in Davis getting answers on how it works. Hi, Shantae.
Right now we are in this communal kitchen. I want you to think of Paul's Place as a one-stop shop for housing and for services. And what you're about to see next is a model that borrows a little bit of everything in hopes of getting people off the streets.
I don't know of any other community in the state of California and have 300 people show up to celebrate that.
Years in the making, Paul's Place is this much closer to welcoming people home. It features 18 micro units of permanent supportive housing. There's also transitional housing and an emergency shelter. Communal spaces include laundry, this kitchen, and sitting area. A big financial supporter, Sutter Health.
Health outcome is really representative of having access to the basic needs that we know individuals need so that they can focus on other things outside of that foundational need.
Other funding came from private donations and the American Rescue Plan. Construction cost more than $7 million. Davis Community Meals and Housing says it'll cost up to $9,000 to house each person per year.
What you're doing here at Paul's Place, can this be replicated elsewhere?
It certainly can be. I mean, I think that's a conversation every community has to make about how they want to address their homeless issues.
Paul's Place uses a hybrid model of relying on donations, while people placed in permanent housing will pay anywhere between $400 to $500 a month.
I think the cost to the community of having people actually living out in the streets actually far exceeds what it costs to put somebody in a unit like this.
A 2017 study analyzing homelessness in Orange County supports this idea. The cost of homelessness declined by 88% when people found permanent supportive housing, though money plays a fraction of what the work really means to supporters.
Most of the homeless in Davis grew up here, went to school here, or worked here, and come on hard times. And we as a community have done something for our neighbors.
As for other services, that also includes social services and health. And when people can move here, I'm learning it could be as early as March, and that would be for the emergency shelter and the transitional housing. As for the permanent supportive units, that won't be until probably around April or May.